Thank you. Happy to be here and support such a good cause. And gosh, I'm going to follow up that pretty jazz with some hillbilly music. It's really cool to be in a lineup that's so diverse, because usually you're kind of playing at the folk festival or the mountain festival for me. So it's nice to be around the different artists. And it was kind of making me think about what if I hadn't grown up in Appalachia, and what kind of music would I be playing? It reminded me of this story that my mother told me when I was in high school. I grew up in Letcher County, and she was from Clay County. And she had 10 brothers and sisters. And so after World War II and after the Korean War, my mother and 2 of her sisters and all 3 of their husbands decided to move to LA. I don't know why. They were going to seek their fortune, I guess. So they all 3 moved out and got a house in LA. And we're living together in some subdivision. Mom said every single house looked alike, and it just went on forever and ever and ever. And she told this story of trying to go to the grocery store and trying to get back home and not being able to find the house, and just pulling up to a curb, getting out, sitting down on the curb and just crying. So my parents moved back to Appalachia, to the mountains, and now I have a career because of it, so I'm glad. But maybe I'd be playing real pretty jazz like that. But anyway, this is an old-time Kentucky tune called Wild Bill Jones on the clawhammer style banjo. From my side, destroy that poor boy's soul. He reeled and he stumbled and he fell to the ground, and he gave one dying moan. I threw my arms around my true lover's neck, said, honey, you're left alone. For today's the last of that Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow will be the last of me. Marched me on down to the jail. I wrote my true love a letter. Honey, come borrow my bail. My bail's $10,000. That's a debt I can never pay. She wrote me back a letter. Honey, come home someday. I used to be a gambler. Call me the gambling man. We'll get us some old corn whiskey. Drinking will be our end. Thank you. That was my granny's favorite song. She said she used to get her mouth washed out with soap for singing it. I don't know if it was the murder or the liquor. I'm going to do a request that I had. Somebody made a Facebook request for this song. So it's one I recorded with the group I played with for about 10 years called Zoe Speaks. And it's by a woman named Sonia Bird Yancey. It's called Appalachian Childhood Dreams. Mama was an angel sent to earth to guide us through this life. Papa was a hero. His suit of armor was his children and his wife. In my Appalachian childhood dreams, my heart could sing, my soul had wings. In my Appalachian childhood dreams, in the garden was a castle. It looked just like a pawpaw tree, with magic fruit that fed my little brothers and me. We'd all walk home by candlelight. Those were the sweetest memories of my life. In my Appalachian childhood dreams, my heart could sing, my soul had wings. In my Appalachian childhood dreams. Winter never found us cold, so safe and warm, we feared no harm. In my Appalachian childhood, in my Appalachian childhood dreams. Thank you. I'm going to do one now that I wrote. It's very swingy, kind of old time swing. And in Kentucky, if you want a kiss, you don't say, "Give me a kiss," you say, "Give me some sugar." So that's the title of this song. Don't bring me flowers, don't bring me pearls. Those things might work on some other girls. Don't buy me diamonds or golden rings. I don't want those fancy trinkets that you bring. I don't want no perfume to make me stink, and I would not be caught dead in a mink. You wanna court me? I tell you how. Just give me some sugar now, or lay it on me and make it stick. You can linger longer, or you can make it quick. You're my sugar daddy, can't you see? So come and pour some sugar on me. At Christmas time, no need to stress over the color or size of my dress. Just wrap yourself in a big red bow and go stand underneath the mistletoe. Our anniversary ain't no big deal. I don't want no movie or no fancy meal. So save your pennies, come over here and give me some sugar, dear. Well, I know I'm greedy for sugar on my lips, but at least this kind of sweetness won't go straight to my hips. You're the only sugar daddy, can't you see? For a sugar mama like me, you know what I want from my mister. What? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Say it, sister. About sore smooch or a pack on the cheek makes me weak in the knees and light on my feet. You can give me a snog or a big basso like they do in England or Mexico. Kiss me naughty or kiss me nice. Give me one quick smooch or pucker up twice. I'll bat my eyes and play along, but please don't make me wait too along. Well, I know I'm greedy for sugar on my lips, but at least this kind of sweetness won't go straight to my hips. You're the only sugar daddy, can't you see? For a sugar mama like me, you want to cut me, I'll tell you how. Just bring me some sugar right now. Thank you. Time for one more, two more. Not really. 8. Matt says 8. One more? Okay. I think I'm going to do another one I wrote. So I do this one a lot. I wrote it for my grandmother, who was a huge soulmate of mine. And I wrote it because I wanted to tell my own story about what it means to be from Kentucky, instead of all the crazy stuff that people, all the stereotypes that people like to trot out. So this is kind of a lot of memories from my childhood. But I pretended like I was a granny when I wrote it, singing to my own granddaughter. It's called Me and the Redbird River. My granny was from Clay County, grew up right on the Redbird River, and I have a lot of great memories from there. To the spring, fetch me some water. You be my legs, my young granddaughter. You know I don't get around the way I used to. Won't you do for me the things I cannot do? Pin up my hair, there's company coming. We better get some biscuits in the oven. Won't you go up on that mountain and sing one song for me? some smaller stitches. It's something new from something old to keep us warm through all the winter's cold. Chief Redbird fell in the muddy water, and that's the last they heard of you. I lived my life by the banks of the river, but I never did learn to swim. Well, the wild geese fly and the coal trains rattle, and the time keeps passing on by. Me and the Redbird River, me and the Redbird River. I said me and the Redbird River, gonna roll on till we die. Thank you so much.